So here we have the Jaguar F-Type on a 13 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. You can see it's a two-door convertible car. We're going to start off inside this boot area. First of all, as we approach the back of the car, you can see we have those twin tailpipes. Given the fact that it's a convertible, a decent amount of boot space as well. You have this slightly deeper section in the middle of it, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside from there. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around, and a great looking car as well. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the centre, you can see the total miles for this car. They are 65,828. We have the fuel gauge and coolant temperature gauge there as well. And at the bottom of that section, a digital readout for the speedometer, and it will show you what gear this car is in. It's an automatic, so we, of course, are in park at the moment. If we back out to the steering wheel next, over on the left-hand side, we have our phone controls. On the right-hand side, we have the cruise control for the car. Behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddle, so that you can change up and down a gear manually on this automatic gearbox. And then over into the centre, the main touch screen. So on here, you can access, as you can see, your audio, navigation, and phone. So you can pair your phone up by searching new from there. Once you've done so, you'll be able to make and receive phone calls, of course. But you'll also be able to stream your music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio. We've got DAB radio, FM and AM as well. You can listen to your own music from down here. Once you've paired up your phone, you can see it's looking for a phone on that screen as things stand. We can come back a page, access the satellite navigation from here. And as you'll see, it's a nice clear colour display. It's a very easy system to use ultimately. You have a few physical buttons you can do all of this with, should you wish to, or of course, you can do everything as we just did with the touchscreen. You can turn your parking sensors on and off from here. You can turn the stereo off completely from there as well. Below that, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperatures. You can adjust the fan speed up and down, of course. Push this in, you can control your passenger heated seat, your driver heated seat as well. Push it back in, you'll get back to your temperature settings. The air conditioning is on currently, so that's off and on from there. You can hit auto if you wish to. The car will now take complete control to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. You can override that manually, as I've just done, whenever you wish to. We have a 12-volt charging socket underneath this cap. The button to start and stop the engine is here. The volume for the stereo. Gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. You can change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put the car into dynamic. You can turn dynamic mode off, and you can put it into kind of rain, ice, snow as well, and then back off to normal again. Just here, we can turn off the traction control. We have got our electronic handbrake. We can open up the boot spoiler should you wish to. We can turn the car's eco mode on and off. And this button, of course, opens and closes the roof, which is what I'm going to show you next. So pushing that button down will begin the process of opening the roof. The first thing that will happen is that the windows will all go down, and then very quickly the roof will fold into that open tailgate section, and it's as easy as that. If you keep your finger on the button as I've just done, the windows will go back up again. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at West Horsley Motors. We'd love to hear from you soon.